Reality check, reality check. Yeah, man. And the revolutionist again, you know. Why me there, me just a laugh star. Because I said to myself, say, how much more Jamaican people go and take from this stupid, incompetent administration? See, I'm there, I see one thing, you know. Where them a turn back the youth them from school. Their reason is the youth them pants too tight and the girl them uniform too short. You see what the people them switch focus to? Clothes. The youth them appearance. Me live in America. And if I want to get up this morning, I want to wear pyjama, you want to wear shorts, you want to wear pants, anything you want to wear, go to school and wear go to school, and this is a first world country. And Jamaica now. The deflect from the termite, the problem, the real situation that is facing the Jamaican people. Which we all know is crime and violence. People are deading down there like flies. And who are trying to deflect from the reality of what is taking place in the land of Jamaica. And try to put it over here so people can focus now on this, say, oh, rules and laws. Listen to me, man. The problem, you know, is not with their uniform that they wear. The problem is to get them mentally and physically equipped for the academical challenge that they have to face on a daily basis. A kid who have to go home and don't know if when he reach home, it's going to be a meal at home waiting for that kid. That's a problem. When he go home, he have to go share bed with 3 or 4 more siblings. If the rain a fall, she start worry, or him start worry, a kid start worrying in her mind. Say, yo, trust me, I can't go sleep good tonight because where the bed there, it a leak. So you know, say one pan or something have to go there on the bed. That kid is not mentally and physically equipped for his academical challenge in the classroom on a daily basis. And then you are switch off of that. And I go say them uniform appropriate. Material things you're going to know, you know, clothes, you know. You're not talking about the mentally awareness, you know. And physically, you know. To take on whatever challenge, you know. The classroom have to offer to them, you know. That's not the problem here. The problem to who know are the clothes what them are wear. I know who know I buy them clothes. I know who know I buy them shoes. You think that you guys supposed to be responsible for who no fail? Because look into this, you know. Some of these kids who live in urban areas, garrisons, ghettos, what you may call it, who are living below the poverty wage. You, the government, have a so-called program that you call PART. And for these kids to qualify for the PART, they can't have TV, fridge. They have to go out and go shit in a pit toilet. Imagine in this 21st century where people are dead down in a that like a fly and your belly they cut you in a night. And you have to get up in an hours a night to go out a toilet to go shit. Else you cannot qualify for the government program. These same people, you know, who are trying to implement rules now talking about uniforms are the same people who don't have no regard for the Jamaican people or for the people who are living among the poverty level. Because you're telling them they have to shit out a door in a pit toilet. Them can't have TV. Them can't have fridge before you enroll them in a depart program. So if a youth no mentally and physically equipped for the classroom challenge, that youth now go and learn. I know the uniform, I know the tight pants, I know the long dress. One who want to put the youth them in, I know that I do it. If a youth stress, him not go learn. If a youth mind at ease, him not go learn. So all of a sudden, the thing changed to dress code. The people of Jamaica elect the Prime Minister, to serve and to protect and have the best interest for every Jamaican, It doesn't matter where you come from, The next lawyer, the next teacher, the next doctor, the next policeman. To live to his or her full potential. But through him live below the poverty level. Yeah, tell him say him have to shit out a door in a pit toilet. Or he can't have TV, or he can't have fridge in a house. Before you give him like an assistant. Before you enroll him on the PART program. And in spite that person may be living below the poverty level now, you don't know his future. And it's the duty of the Jamaican government, the duty of the Prime Minister and his office, the member of parliament that you elect, the minister, who don't forget they got doing a job. Because he might be living in poverty today. But his full potential is a doctor, is a lawyer, is a teacher, is a police, is a nurse. But if you don't give him the resources, how would you know that? Through him living at the squalor right now, you write him off. The people put you there to serve in their best interest. Mr. Prime Minister, in their best interest. And you are telling the Jamaica people, Mr. Prime Minister, the kids them are down there, they live below the poverty level. You are telling them that before this government program enroll you, we have to ensure that they shit out a door in a pit toilet. Not have TV or fridge in our house before we can put on a government program. Is that what a Prime Minister role is for? The role of a Prime Minister, is to govern and see it fit. That's every Jamaican who have the potential should live to their full potential. So I want to switch now and go on to dress code, uniform. What a deflection, crime and violence, a termite in Jamaica. Crime and violence around the Jamaica Labour Party neck from Andrew Holness come down to every minister, to every councillor, to every caretaker. Crime and violence around the Jamaica Labour Party neck. A enguno and a chokuno. And what the Prime Minister of Jamaica is doing about it? Nothing! The Prime Minister of Jamaica is doing about crime and his cronies. But you're gonna deflect. You're gonna deflect from the plague. What the plague Jamaica, crime and violence. From the real issue that is there plagued in Jamaica. Crime and violence. You have no answer. You are nowhere to be found. But you are targeting these kids. But anytime the Jamaica Labour Party target something, there is a motive behind it. I'm asking myself today as I sit here doing these videos. Probably the kids them now drop out of school as fast as you guys want them to. So you are implementing a rules now and gonna put it in law so you can kick them out. Because remember, you know, the Jamaica Labour Party is not for education, you know. Remember that. Remember that. So Michael Manley went go no Jamal, you know, and the Jamaica Labour Party come and dismantle it. You remember that. You see what I mean? So our dress code becomes center of attraction now. When you don't have no answer for crime, you and your administration, crime the gag, the GLP, and Jewelness and the labor right them, they walk with crime around them chest. And we are trying to deflect from the real cost and the effect, the problem, the termite that is plaguing the land of Jamaica under your administration. You're deflecting now. And dress code, the way your kids got enough phone and money to buy them clothes. And I said it already and I will say it again. The dress code does not have nothing to do with the youths. But if the youth are not mentally and physically equipped to take on the work in the classroom, how is that kid gonna learn? When these kids been traumatized by crime and violence in their community, day after day after day, how are these kids gonna learn? They see people dead in around them, right, left, and center. Traumatizing these kids, how are they gonna learn? And you're talking about dress code when you should put program in place. To make sure that they are mentally and physically ready for whatever challenge the classroom have to offer or to bring to their intellectual capacity. And you're talking about dress code. Yo, I just sit down and I just laugh. How much more the Jamaican people gonna take from this stupid, silly, sentimental fools administration, the Jamaica Labour Party? Is one of the worst administration as ever. This Andrew Holness-led administration. You can say as much as you want to say about Michael Manley. He was the boss. He was a strong leader. You can say as much as you want to say about Edward Siaga. He was a strong leader. You can say as much as you want to say about Bruce Golding. He was a strong leader. As much as you want to say about Portia Simpson Miller. She was a strong leader. The things that are taking place under this administration, under this incompetent Andrew Holness, it could never take place on the past prime ministers of Jamaica. They were strong, rooted and grounded in spite. They have the Jamaican people at heart. But look at this administration and this leader Andrew Holness. Is one of the wicked and cruelest Prime Minister Jamaica has ever seen. And your administration, they got deflect from crime and violence, what they plague the land of Jamaica, and they got push it now and dress code. You guys, you don't have it wrong from day one. But as I said before, you know, when people naive, when they are naive and they can't comprehend, this is how people treat them. See what I mean? Because someone promise you something, blatantly look in your eyes and tell you that. At the end of the day, they never fulfill their promise. And they always say promise is a comfort to a fool. And they come back and they tell you the same lie. And you fall for it. Who you have to blame? But yourself. Now them a target the youth them for dress code. When crime and violence, they inoculate, they terrorize, take over Jamaica. People of Jamaica, parents, we don't need to stand up to this stupid administration, this incompetent administration. What they are doing does not make any sense. Go put program in place. Go put program in place. You understand? To deal with the youth them, mental and physically. Because most of them youth they down in Jamaica now traumatized from the crime and the violence. You are deflecting, but not everybody that watching the deflection. We are zooming in. We know what they go on. We know what they go on. But we zoom in on the reality. And the reality is crime and violence. Don't try to deflect to the youth them. What the youth them not drop out of school as fast enough. So no want implement rules, no want law to kick them out. And that you no want to do. Because we know, you know, we don't want to keep 90 or 95% of Jamaica illiterate, you know. Because we don't believe in upliftment and education, you know. The Labour government, you know. We know that. But anyway, we not stay long. Stay tuned, my people. Stay tuned to the revolutionists. I'm out. Much love.